Cezanne said, painting from nature is not copying the object, it is realizing one's sensations. Hi, welcome to Artin with Barrie. I'm Barrie Foster. We're here in the art studio today and I'm going to show you how much fun it is to paint on Yupo. Yupo is a synthetic watercolor paper. It's actually a sheet of plastic. We're going to be painting in watercolors today. I use two watercolors, Da Vinci, American Journey, and Van Gogh tubes of paint. The brush I'm using today, I need to get my glasses. The brush I'm using today is a squirrel mop brush. I've had this one for close to 18 or 19 years. It's an Isabey number 2. We're going to wet the brush. I traced a little bit of a flower on here earlier with a number 2 pencil. The thing about painting on watercolor, painting on Yupo with watercolors, is the paint never sinks into the paper because the paper is actually plastic. So it does its own thing. So if you are a watercolor painter and you're a type painter and you want to paint more loosely, this is an excellent way to do that. It's a lot of fun. You want the paint to do its own thing on the paper. So we're going to start off with a little yellow. Got a little wash going here. Take off the excess. I'm going to put this in the center. Just some yellow in the center. Then I'm going to add some permanent red. Permanent red, some of you may have a cadmium red. Basically, it's the same color, it's a warm red. So I'm going to add that in here, and you can see it's starting to puddle and do its own thing. And as I've mentioned before in some of my videos, I like leaving some white on the paper when I'm painting in watercolor. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a light alizarin crimson wash, and I'm going to make some petals. I'm going to do the petals of the flower. If you want a lighter pink color, you add more water. If you want a deeper red, you have less water. Getting the excess out of there. So we're going to do something that resembles petals. This could be a rose. This could be any flower. I don't have a specific flower in mind, and that's on purpose because I don't want to tell the painting what it's going to be. I want it to find its own way. So here's some more. If you don't like what your painting is doing, one of the things that I find fun about Yupo is you can wipe it off with a paper towel and it removes it. So I'm going to add some more alizarin crimson. As you can see, there's a lot of movement going on the paper, which it's wonderful. I love it. It's so much fun. You can hold it up and you can see it drips a little bit, and that's kind of fun to do too. I'm going to put some darks in now. We've got a good base of red and yellow. Let's put some dark in the background. Let's say you could think of it as maybe some foliage. Here I'm using Hooker's green, getting the excess off. A little less water. A little more paint. I like painting quickly with Yupo. Just throwing it on there. Actually, we're also going to add a little blue. I like a French ultramarine. Oops. Wrong color. Oh, that's a nice blue. And actually, I'm going to put a little inside the flower as well. One of the things you might notice is some of the colors are starting to mix together. That's part of the fun of it. Here I've got some drips going on. That's fine. Normally I don't paint upright in Yupo, with Yupo, because it drips so much. But you can get the idea of what's going on here. Now I'm going to work on the center. I'm going to add a little violet. Putting a little bit over here. And at this point, this painting has become quite abstract, which is okay. What we're looking for here is the interesting things going on in the painting. We're going to let that dry and we're going to come back to it. I dried it, and then I felt it needed some more darks. So in the last few minutes, I put in more of the same colors, same pigment around here and in the center. And I dried it again, and I'm very pleased with this, and I'm ready to sign it. I'm going to sign it with my number 2 pencil. But one thing I would like to advise you on is do not sign it on the very edge, because you're not exactly sure where your mat is going to be. And so what you want to do is you want to sign it more in the interior of the painting. So I'm going to pick, let me look at this. I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say this is a good way for this to be up. It's coming from the left, it's going up to the right. I think I'm going to choose this as the way to hang this. It's somewhat abstract. It looks a little bit like a flower. I'm very pleased with it. Let me sign it, and I will show you. I'm going to sign it here. Barrie Foster. And actually, I have a mat today. So this is what it looks like matted. You can see my signature here. This was easy, it was fast, and it was fun. And I hope you had a good time today. And keep on artin'. Thank you for joining me.